Here's Steve in Bedford.
Go now, so it'll be interesting in radio.
Steve, you're on the radio now. You're on live. That last
Hello,
remark
sir.
was
Right,
captured.
I'll be honest, right? I'm 54 years old. I'm smoking the weed now. I've never robbed anyone. I've never stole from anyone. I've got 3 successful businesses, so why are you so...
You've got 3 what?
I've got 3 successful businesses.
No, Steve, you may have 3 successful businesses and smoking cannabis may not have done you any harm, but you ought to be sensible enough at your age to know that you'll have to turn your radio off if you're going to speak live on the radio. So please do that, and then give us the benefit of your wisdom.
Right, I've now turned my radio off.
Excellent.
But why are you so anti-weed? It's never done me no harm.
Well, that reminds me of a fella called Eddie Devine that we had in the Labour Party in Glasgow. He had a squash nose and cauliflower ears and, well, let's just say he'd taken a few too many punches to the head. And in a debate on the banning of boxing in Glasgow public halls, Eddie stood up and says, "I was a boxer for 20 years and it never done me any harm." And everybody in the hall laughed because they could see and hear just exactly what harm it had done. Now, if you're a successful businessman running 3 successful businesses, why are you stupidly inhaling this very minute illegal, I stress, you being a businessman might want to bear that in mind, illegal and noxious, toxic, mind-altering drugs? Why?
Why? First of all, I have never robbed no one or done anything.
Well, you've already given us the benefit of that, and the proper word is anyone rather than no one. But the point I'm asking you is why a man like you is sucking toxic, mind-altering and dangerous chemicals into his brain. Why are you actually doing it? I'm not asking you what you've never done. I'm asking you why you are doing this.
Because it helps me relax. It helps me keep calm.
And would you otherwise be quite manic?
No, I would not.
Do you drive, Steve?
I do drive.
How do we know that there's not cannabis still in your bloodstream when you're driving?
Right. There may be the next day, but I never drive and smoke, the same as I never drink and smoke.
Do you smoke this illegal drug in front of your children, your grandchildren?
My children have actually grown up, and my children are all over the age 18. I have 3 children, and all of them smoke.
They all smoke drugs?
Yes.
And you've got no problem with that?
No.
What about your little grandchildren, if you've got any, Steve? Would you like them, what age would you like them to start smoking drugs?
Listen, when I say smoking drugs, yeah, I have smoked weed for 30 years. My 3 children, they're all very successful.
Have they all got 3 businesses as well?
No. But one of my daughters will probably be very wealthy one day. The other one has got 2 children. And the other one...
Well, let me reframe my question then. Your daughter's got 2 children. At what age would you like them to start smoking drugs?
Well, I wouldn't like them to start smoking drugs.
Well, if it's as wonderful a pastime as you describe it, how can that be, Steve, that you wouldn't like them? Why wouldn't you want your grandchildren to enjoy what you're enjoying?
But you know what, George, you always butt in, you never let me finish. If they was over the 18 and then they just started smoking, that I would allow.
No, I'm not asking you what you'd allow. I'm asking you, are you looking forward then? Are you looking forward to them reaching the age of 18 when they can enjoy the sucking of these chemicals into their brains as you have evidently enjoyed sucking them into yours?
No, listen. I do not smoke in front of my grandchildren, yes?
Well, if it's such a wonderful pastime, why would that be? You're on the telephone and on the radio, talking to the whole country, telling us what a wonderful pastime it is. So why would you not do it in front of your grandchildren?
You know what, George? You always speak, you never let the other person speak.
As it happens, Steve, you've spoken for longer on this show tonight than anybody else.
Right. Well, if you allow me 10 seconds, yeah, and then we'll allow this. I don't want my grandchildren to smoke, but once they get over the age of 18, if they smoke, I haven't got a problem. If they do any other drug, I have a problem. I don't do any other drug. I haven't done for 20 years. I have smoked weed for probably 25 years.
Well, look, you didn't take up your whole 10 seconds, Steve. You get the prize for speaking longer than any other telephone caller this evening and complaining that you didn't get enough time to speak.